Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own cat API with the Discord.js Selfbot library. Now firstly what you want to install is Node.js and Visual Studio Code. For Node.js you can install any version you want, doesn't really matter. Most of them have, the same features. Don't think there's any big changes. So firstly what you want to do after installing both of those is you want to create a new folder. We're going to be calling this folder cat generator. And then we're going to click up here. We're going to open the folder, click up here, and type in cmd. This will open up your Terminator? This will open up your terminal and just type in code dot. This will open up Visual Studio Code. You can just close out of this terminal because you're never gonna need it again, because you're going to be using the infamous Visual Studio Code terminal. So you want to click in new terminal. Basically we're going to be typing is npm init and just hold enter. You can basically skip everything. npm and then what we're going to be doing is npm I, which is short for install, and then we're going to go over to we're going to go over this website, and you see it leaves us a little example here in the installation. You see it leaves us a little tutorial here, tells you what to type in your console, and we're just going to be copying this and pasting it into there. Although you can, if you want, just copy the whole thing. It's the same fucking thing. Now after you do this, you can just, you see, it's the normal JSON for packages. It's nothing special. What we're going to be creating now is we're going to create a new file. We're going to call this index.js, and then what we're going to do is this is the amazing part, right, where you actually get to start coding stuff. It's fun. We're going to firstly type in const, and then we're going to open brackets, type in client. So we make a variable called client, and we're going to make it equal new, or not new. We're gonna make it equal require discord.js selfbot v13. Then we're gonna be doing another const. This one's gonna be called client, and we're gonna make it equal new client instance. So this is going to create an instance of whatever the hell this is. So now what you want to do is client.once, which is a one-time listener, and you want to do some quotes, and you want to do ready. So whenever your bot is ready, it will call this listener. Then what we're going to do is we're going to, just do this stuff. This basically is a lambda, I'm pretty sure. Is it called that? I don't know, it's just a function on this. So whatever's inside of here will get called when the bot is ready. If you really want though, you're able to implement this into another function. Like, for instance, you could do something like ready, and then do ready, but it's kind of boring, and it looks a little weird. Like, you can put whatever you want in here, but it's a little weirder, and it's a lot better if you just shove it like this. Now inside of here, for now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to do console.log, and then we're going to do these little brackets. So it's not the normal like single quotation brackets, it's these little grave ones. You just press the grave key on your keyboard and they show. It's insanity. Now we're going to type in here is we're going to type in cat generator we're just going to do is work and it's loaded. Yes. Smiley face, and then logged into, and then what we're going to do is going to shove client dot user dot username. So basically it's going to tell you the username. You don't have to do this, I just put this here just because it's nice. It's nice, looks nice. Then what we're going to do is we're going to be do client dot login. Now this should always come at the end of, this should always be placed at the end of your code. So, because you want all of your listeners and all to be set up and then after everything's set up, these will be called when it starts. So like everything's set up before you log in. Now you can either just shove your token in here, or you can do another method, and this one's a better idea to do if you're like making this multi-purpose. So if you're gonna give it to your friends or publicize it, it's a good idea to make your own little. So I'm gonna make this settings.json or token.json or like secret. I don't know what to call a settings.json. Inside here, we're gonna be making like a normal JSON looking thing, and then we're gonna put here token, and this is where your token's going to lay. So this just allows it to be more hidden, and the person who wants to use this application doesn't have to shove their token in here. You're gonna have a lot more code. It's gonna be a lot more wild up, and it's just better to see one JSON file and shove their token in there. It's it can also look very nice. You can put things like / input token here. Like there's stuff like commenting, it's really cool. It's very nice. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to our index.js, and we're going to do const settings equal require / settings. So what this basically does is it makes a constant, and this is going to be whatever the settings thing is, and it's going to get it from this JSON file. So like, yeah, I hope that that's enough information. Well, you can just go back to your login, and you can do settings dot, and then what it soon be token. Although it isn't showing because I didn't save it. Let me reshow this. There's settings dot, and then there you go. There's the variable right here, and it shows you like token and then string. So now what you can do is you can input your token here. A way to get your token is actually listed on the Discord Selfbot website. You see, it's right here. So it shows you how to get it. So you just get your token and you copy this code. Go to your Discord client website. Open up your little inspect element by pressing Control Shift and I, and inside of here just Control V and paste it in, and then it just copies it to your token. But you can see Discord, if you're told to copy paste something, there's a level like 10 chance you're being scammed. This is completely open stuff, and you can actually read the code of it. It's not malicious at all. Now it will actually copy your token to your clipboard. I'm going to be blurring it out just because I do not want my main Discord account's token getting leaked, and I will be also changing my password anyways, so if I do accidentally leak it, L. Anyways, you can close out the tab, and you can open up your index.js once again, and now if you really want to, you can go ahead and test it. So we're going to be doing node and dot. So basically like this. You can also simplify it by going into your package.json and creating a script, and we're going to call a script start, and inside of here we're going to put node dot, just as so. And you can just all you need to type in is npm start, and there you go. It runs the node dot in your command prompt anyways, so it's basically just like a shortened and more simple way of doing it. And also this gets in the way, like it tells you like the information and stuff. If you want to get rid of this, you can go to your, when you're initializing and making your client, you can go inside of here, put little curly brackets, and type in check update false, just like that. So next time you start it, it'll be gone. This will be gone. Now in your console, it'll tell you cat generator is work unloaded, logged in, and then to your account name. Oh my, super spooky. Now, basically, you have created, I would call it a self-bot, but it's not really, it doesn't really do anything. But it is a bot on your main account, which is really cool. Now, let's get into making a command. Now, what you want to do is you want to type on client.on. So this is on you know, the event, and we're going to do on message creates, on message get creates, and what we're going to make here is a variable inside of it. So this is, we're going to call this message, and then we're going to create it like a normal listener. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the comment. Anyways, what you want to do now is you want to do if the message that they sent dot content is equal to dot cat. So when if someone sends a message saying dot cat, this will be called, and we're going to make sure we specify that message dot author. So the author of the message dot ID is actually equal to your user ID. So this basically checks if the person who sent it is you. Now what you want to do is, this is the part where it gets real confusing. What you want to install is, so basically what you want to do is npm I undici. Now, I already installed it, but like it would tell you that it's installing, it'll take a minute. Now up here, you want to go ahead and type in const request is equal, or const request is equal to require undici. Very cool. Now what you want to do after you do that is you want to type in const, and we're going to do cat request is equal to await. And actually, before we do that, we're going to put await up here. Or what was it? Async up here. So we're gonna put async up here and async up here, just so this is like run asynchronously. And we're going to do request. Inside of here, we're gonna specify which API we're gonna use. So, basically the way you do this is going to be different per API. So yeah, like, so I'm going to be using the cat API. I would say you should do that. You should try this too, as this is the one I'm using, and you know, you should probably use the same API if you're trying to learn what you're supposed to do. Now it gives you a little documentation here telling you how to do it. You know, it tells you to load this website, which will bring you to this, something looking like this, depending on what browser you're on. It should just tell you this if you're on Chrome or something. And get the first array object of the JSON response, which would be this. And then load its .url. So you see URL here and this. So you see it says, you know, the URL of the cat, and if you go to this URL, it will bring you to the picture of the cat. This generates, like, you know, random unique pictures of cats. Very cool, very cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to copy this URL, and we're going to go to Visual Studio Code, and we're going to do quotation marks and paste this URL into there. Then what we're going to do with this URL is we're actually going to create a new function here. Now this function's from the Discord guide API, whatever it is, or guide, you know, documentation. I put it in the description and referenced it in the Discord.js guide. So you see it's get JSON response. So this basically just helps you get the response to the JSON request from whatever data it is. Now, what you want to do is we're going to do const response, and we're going to make this equal to await get JSON response at request.body. And then what you want to do next is it tells you to get the first array object of the JSON response. So you can do this, and you can do this by doing response and then do these brackets and do 0. So this is the first thing of the array, and you can do .url, which is, you know, it's .url. part of the JSON. So what we're going to do is we're going to do message.reply and put this here. So this should reply with the URL. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up start. And we're going to load up our bot. You can see I tried it a few times, just go delete these messages. And we should see still this is loaded, and we do .cat, and it gives us the picture of the cat. It's real nice. If you want, you are able to edit the message and make this, you're able to edit the message and make it whatever, So I'm gonna show you how to do that, how to edit the message. So what we're going to do is we're going to, above it, we're going to do message.edit. Edit, and then it's going to ask us, I think this is for the content, so what we're going to do is we're going to copy this response, and yeah, it should be just this. We're going to copy the response URL, and there we go, it loaded, and we can do .cat, and it will, I don't know what happened there. There we go. We change it to the image of the cat, and it should do that. Yeah, there you go. And now it's just pictures of cute cats. So this is one way of doing it. You can just like delete this message and then send a new one, because it has an annoying little thing like it says edited there, and sometimes it can fail. So yeah, that's how to make your own little cat Discord bot, cat generator Discord bot. If you do want more tutorials like this, I will be happy to do them. I'm not going to be showing you how to make your own like complete Selfbot, because that's just a little weird. I like to do my little projects one at a time, and I don't like doing multi-part episodes because this get real confusing real fast. So thank you guys for watching this video. Give a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want, I guess. Comment what you think I should make next. If you guys are trying to learn how to make, anything, sure, just put it in the comments. Doesn't matter how stupid it is, just tell me. And I might do a video on it. So, peace out, guys. See ya.